Hey everyone, welcome back to All About April. Today's episode is going to be focused on the October book of the month. So what exactly am I reading with one of the book clubs that I'm in? I'm sure you want to know. Now, let me also go on ahead and say that it is spooky thriller season. And if you know me, I'm a historical fiction romance girly. I do like to read my memoirs on audiobooks. However, I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone and I have decided to tip into this realm with everyone as well. So what exactly am I going to be reading for the month of October? This book right here, All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby. It actually came out last year in 2023. Very, very popular book. It has like 4.3, 4.5 star ratings. So for those of you who are kind of like, I've heard of it, I haven't read it, or I have read it, let me tell you something. Those star ratings were not lying. Definitely a great, great read. And I read it on audiobook. So the person who read it, I cannot think of his name, absolutely phenomenal. He is just amazing. And whenever I went through the reviews, I saw that he is someone who typically does a great job in reading the audiobooks. So if that is a realm that you are interested in going for this, don't hesitate, go ahead and reserve it, okay? Go ahead and do that right now. You will not be disappointed. Now, what exactly does this book entail? Well, it is in Sharon, Virginia, and there is a police chief, and he is in a pretty racist town. He's lived there for a good bit of his life, left to go be an FBI agent, comes back and is serving his community. It's also a very small town. However, the city is rocked when there is a school shooting, one of the most beloved teachers is shot, and a student is the one who does it. Why and how does this happen? Now, one thing that I loved about this book is that Sean, the author, he didn't waste any time hopping into it. What took a little bit of time was him developing exactly who the suspect was. And I kept thinking like, okay, it's this person. No, it's this person. It's this person. And I was actually shocked to learn who the culprit / suspect was through the book. And I loved how he delivered it. I loved how people were able to see what it was like for the main character, Titus, as he was a police chief, the struggles that he had in getting this case solved, especially being in a small town. He had limited resources. And it was also difficult for him to determine exactly who he should trust. And being that the town was small and had some racist factors, he, as a police chief, is trying to appease people who look just like him, while also battling people who want to see him fail or want to see him removed as police chief of this town. And so as the story just reveals itself, all of this is tailored in, and it was just so well done. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I rated it like 4.25. So I am really, really happy that I stepped out of my comfort zone. Now, I will tell you, this isn't a book that is being read by my typical book club. My school book club is actually the one who decided to read it for the month of October. And I was just happy to delve into it. I kept seeing S.A. Cosby books, All the Sinners Bleed, My Darkest Prayer, and Razor Blade Tears, and I'm just like, I feel like I should hop in on it, even though that's really not my genre. Now, some people were like, it was a little bit too dark for me. For someone who doesn't particularly read thriller and suspense novels, I didn't find it to be incredibly like dark to the point where, oh my gosh, I couldn't sleep at night. Because that's really why I don't read these books. I'm afraid to sleep at night after I read them. There were some gory details, but for the most part, I really think that he did a great job, which is why you should absolutely take a chance on it if you have not already. So let me know in the comments, have you read All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby? And if you have, tell me, did you love it? Why did you love it? Etc. And if you have not grabbed it, do yourself a favor, grab it ASAP so that you too can participate in spooky thriller season. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I can't wait to share more with you. I'll see y'all next time. Bye y'all.